We are back, and after some time and some serious digging, we have finally found the puzzle games that are worthy of our time and brain cells. Before anything else, here's a little disclaimer. They are the games with maximum potential, climbing their way up to be the games of the century. It's all about concept, mechanics, graphics, mechanics, and mechanics. Make sure to watch till the end. If you don't have the brain cells, then you shall not pass. If you don't have what it takes, then you cannot enter the next level. Take this as a challenge. Aren't you tired of puzzle games that have almost the same objectives? That every time you browse the store, you always see these almost identical and... Okay, let's not go there. Well, after searching using tons of keywords, we have finally come up with digital logic games. And yes, finally, we got apps to review. In no particular order, we have Make It True. As the name suggests, the goal in this digital logic puzzle game is to tap the switches or inputs, vary it to ones and zeros, use the least amount of moves for maximum score, and no matter what happens, we need to get our circuit to flash true. Simple, we have to make it true. Upon launching the app, the first level has no pop-up tutorial, but there is always the help button. So, I guess the developer assumes that the user knows how digital circuits work, or knows that the ones and zeros are like switches that should be varied, or they are simply letting the user experiment at first glance. The next levels, however, have pop-up tutorials that introduce new components. Their featured video or trailer somehow suggests what to do, but I still think a demo at the beginning of the game will help more. Anyway, I think they are targeting a specific audience with their app. They have specifically said in the intro that if you are fond of computer structures and robotics games, then this puzzle will have a special place in your collection. Released on May 25, 2019 by Vyacheslav Rud from Ukraine, the game has over 500,000 downloads as of now on Play Store, under the categories Puzzle, Logic, Offline, Single Player, and Abstract. It is rated appropriate for ages 3 and beyond. Moving on, we have a challenger. The game Logop Digital Logic Puzzles was released on May 10, 2020 by Prayog Interactive and now has over 1,000 downloads on Play Store under Puzzle. Their intro says that they offer a unique and challenging puzzle game that can be solved by 10% only. Is that a challenge? Well, we are up for it. I think this is love at first launch. As soon as I launched the game, an optional tutorial was offered. For a beginner who wants to learn about digital logic elements in a fun and cool way, I highly suggest this game. Spread the word and get this app to reach many downloads now. Going back to the tutorial, it is very helpful, easy to understand, and not too wordy. The stylized graphic, which they claim to be low-poly cute graphics, is truly a treat to the eyes. It is also very commendable that the puzzle resembles an actual circuit. Interesting. This is actually going to be one of my favorites. Just look at the details of this game. The animation, the catchy soundtrack. It has what it takes to be a hit. Okay, next game from our wishlist is Schemata by Friendly Fish Games. It has over 10,000 downloads as of now and was released on March 5, 2018 on Play Store under Puzzle. If you are now into this digital logic solving mechanics for puzzles and you'd like to step up your game into a more challenging and fast-paced environment, then this app is highly recommended for you. Although its last update was on March 2018 and the layout of graphic elements could do some work, I still think this game is very interesting, unique, and very fun to play. There is an optional tutorial that is very easy to understand. The goal is to make sure that the output node is lit, meaning the signal flows through your elements. To proceed, you need to tap the output node. I just wish that when the logic gates in the tutorial were introduced, they would have provided some side notes about how each of them work or what they take as inputs. Overall, I like that they made it an endless type game instead of level based. Well, it's not really endless, but you get the point. I also like that you can make combos. Combos in games are always satisfying. That's it for today's episode. I hope you find these games worthy of your time, storage capacity, and brain cells. It's always nice to have a warm up or to have a go to app when we need to chill. Let us know what you think. Feel free to write comments. Stay tuned for the next videos to come. Stay safe and stay awesome.